can start from beginning. Now you can see supply 1, it will supply, the line 1, it will connect with ion, line 3 connect with I2, and line 2, it's the common point of voltmeter, the negative side, the common side of voltmeter, then it will connect with induction motor. So I will start line 1, we will supply variable supply, this is 4, it will connect with positive of ion, so positive of ion, then negative of ion, it will connect with induction motor.
Wait. Yep.
Negative of ion, it will connect with induction motor. The negative of ion, you can see induction motor put on. Okay. Now we will connect line 3. Line 3 here, it will connect positive of I2, then negative of I2, it will go to induction motor. This one will connect with induction motor port 3. Now we will connect, we can see the ion positive and ion positive the same point, so we will make it positive, ion positive, ion positive, so this is the same point. Okay, then I2 positive and E2 positive is the same point, so I2 positive and E2 positive is the same point, and the voltmeter common, the negative side of common, so E1 and E2, now make it common. Okay, we can see that line 2 connected with the common point, so we will connect line 2 with the common point, and this common point will connect with port 2 of the induction motor. So this common point will connect with port 2. Okay, also we need to connect the torque speed, the output of dynamometer, it will connect with the data acquisition system, the torque, similarly the speed, this one is the speed, output of speed will connect with the data acquisition system, and this is the third and the ground. Also we can see that other side of the induction motor, so we will make it star. Okay. This is star. Now all about this is the connection. Now we need to open the from the software, we need to open AC motor 1. So I already opened this one. This is the metering option for AC motor 1. Then we need to set the from the dynamometer, we set it 2 quadrant constant torque brake, and the torque will be minimum, so we make it 0, it will be minimum, you can see torque is minimum, that means 0, now it's 0. For the step 7, we need to check the direction of the rotation. We need to give the supply the nominal voltage like 415. We need to check the direction of the rotation. Also we need to check the speed. So you can start if you see here. Okay. You can see it's clockwise direction. And we need to give the full voltage. We will see the speed. Speed is 1480, 86 something. Voltage is 415, and it was clockwise. So I put that the direction is clockwise and the speed is 1486. You have to give the answer of this question below, the speed. You have to answer of this question. In step 8, you have to adjust a brake, like you have to control the torque. You set the mechanical power is 175. Okay, so we'll increase the torque. We will increase the torque. Now mechanical power is 42. We have to set is 175 watt. So we can increase the torque. We can increase the torque. You can see the mechanical power is increasing. We are increasing the torque. Mechanical power is increasing. It's almost 175. That time we need to measure the speed. The speed is 1395. Torque is 1.2. Also the current is 0.4. Okay, so I measure this one, the speed, the torque and the current. We can get this from the graph. So same thing. Now in step, now we need to we to set the torque is 0. So just turn off. Now we need to make the torque 0. Now it's 0. Now we need to measure the line voltage, line current, active power, reactive power, speed and torque. Okay, so we need to open the data table. We open this one. This is line voltage, this is line current, speed, torque, the active power and reactive power. Okay, we need to measure. For this one, we need to increase by 0.3 up to 2.1. Same thing we have to do for we need to increase the torque by 0.1, and it will be the maximum. We need to increase up to maximum, that means 3. For this second graph I called it 9B. When I'll send the data, you will see that first one I called it 9A. This is 9B. For 9B you have to use for answer question 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, up to 15 based on the 9B, the table data 9B you have to use to answer question 10 to 15. So now we will record the data for this one. Now the torque should be 0.3. So we'll set it 0.3. Now you start from 0, it's no problem. Speed, we record the data. This is the data. Now we increase speed 0.3. 0.3. We record the data. Now we increase to 0.6. 0.6. You can see the speed is decreasing and where is torque? The torque is increasing, speed is decreasing. 9.9, and the speed is decreasing. So this way we can measure the data. I will show you the data. Show you the data for. I call it first one is 9A. You can see we just increase the torque 0.3 to 2.1 because they said the for maximum is 2.1, 0.3 to 2.1. So this is the result. For this one, for 9B, we have to increase the torque by 0.1 up to the maximum on. So same thing we have to do, and this one we'll use for to give the answer 10 to 15. So same data we will start from here. Okay, we'll move to 0. Now it's 0. Start on. We'll power. This is the recording. Now we'll increase on 0.1. Record the data. 0.2. 0.3. Okay, this you have to increase the maximum. The maximum torque is here 3. You can go up to 3. So I will show you the result for the second or 9B. This is 9B. I also stored this data in Excel file. You can see that first one is 9A. This is 9A. And second one is 9B. So I will send this data table so you can measure or you can plot and you can give answer up to 10 to 15. The last one we need to check the direction of rotation, but for this case we need to swap the supply like output of 3. Any two we can swap. So I just want to swap 4 to 5 and just these two 4 5 I swap. I will check the direction of rotation. If the supply increase, you can see now it's anti-clockwise, the opposite. Previously it was clockwise, now it's counterclockwise. This is all about the left file. Thank you very much. I will send all the data, everything for answering the question and make a good report. Thank you very much, Azak, every time for helping me.